The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson. This is going to be caught. It's John Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Back to Gainwell here on second down. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
This one caught by Crowder. 7 yards, the pickup there. A quick throw out wide, caught by Crowder. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 22-yard line.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Throwing again here, Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run here with Gainwell. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. The quick slant caught, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Hunter Long, his 2nd touchdown on the season. Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and the lead is down to a field goal. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And some space here. And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals 33. 160 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Cook running right. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Left side, Cook. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. Good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. On the handoff, Gainwell. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They go play action with Wilson. Got him in. It's Brown. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They go play action now. Wilson got his man complete over the middle. It's long. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Here's Wilson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Blankenship out for the point after. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Come on now, let's go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Cook. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll run for it with Cook. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not. We want to see this one play out.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18.
Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he